Listen to this for a second.
I provide healthcare to my patients. I'm a healthcare provider. I'm not insecure about my title, my abilities, or how I'm seen and respected by others. I think some doctors don't like the term because it lumps us in with PAs and NPs. And this doctor says it gives us as much respect as you would have for an internet service provider. I disagree.
I'll tell you where this doctor gets it wrong is that
All right, here we go.
He immediately lets you know he has never been on the front lines of scope of practice battles in a state legislature.
Yes. Absolutely. I don't do that. I have a full day of clinic. First off, thank you for saying some kind words about my channel and my other messages. And I guess it's nice to know where you're coming from, why that word provider means so much to you. And it gives me a lot more context as to where you're coming from. So I made my video because yours was sort of a call to action for us to put our foot down and not let people use the word provider with us, either patients or administration. But gosh, I've got 30 patients today. If somebody says, hey, Dr. Bierke, you're my favorite provider, I'm not going to correct them. And again, I'm not going to send an email out to my administrators that says, dear providers. I get that you're in a different position and you're much more worried about the legal definition than a logistical one, but there are just so many different people that provide healthcare that sort of we lump into the same group as the first line provider that gives you care. DNPs, FNPs, DOs, PAs, all of us, and we just need some word to logistically put us together. And I think provider is nice and convenient. Maybe clinician is. If there's another word, let me know. But I think people understand that I'm not talking about their crystallologist or even their chiropractor when I say go see your provider for that issue. You mentioned that chiropractors are trying to sneak into the same group as us by using the word provider. I don't think so. They already have. They already have co-opted the word doctor a long time ago. So I think we lost that one. So if it's a legal definition you need to clarify, yeah, please do. Fight the good fight. But I just need some word that makes sense from a logistical standpoint of grouping all providers in the same group. I've already said chiropractors shouldn't be prescribing imaging. I certainly don't think they should be prescribing medication. So I appreciate that you're doing that you're sort of limiting scope of practice where appropriate. But I think why I made my video is we're so obsessed with labels nowadays and getting called the right name for the right group. And so if you're asking that we should all fight and refuse to be called provider, I'm just not on board with that until we get a better word. But again, I support what you're doing. Have a good day.
I've been down.